X-Men 97 had a lot of talking points that everybody at Marvel Studios was willing to talk about, but one thing a lot of people kept quiet on up until recently was the appearance of Uatu the Watcher, and what does this mean? So I think it's pretty safe to say that that was one of the most unexpected cameos because, I mean, we expected Spider-Man to some degree, right? Even Captain America, Daredevil, Iron Man, because they've existed in that animated universe and were shown before. But literally showing us Jeffrey Wright's version of Uatu the Watcher in X-Men 97 was kind of shocking, because obviously it establishes that Uatu is watching over this universe, and that might lend some support to the theory that some of these characters from animation could appear in live action, like directly the characters we saw in the series. Recently, Brad Winderbaum did talk a little bit more about this, saying that you never know when things like this will happen. And they specifically talked about the Watcher showing up and talking about how when he shows up, you have come to expect that things are about to get really off the rails and go insane. And that showing him was leading to the expectation that things are about to go down and the Watcher wants to have his eyes on it because this is going to be a major moment and event. And obviously, what comes right after that is everything that we saw unfold. Death of many characters, a lot of time travel, changing history by the look of it in the next season. I mean, so much is being rolled into this that, yeah, they brought the Watcher in. And talking about further appearances and possibly teasing what comes next, he did say that we have to stay tuned because there's always intent in what they do. So to me, this is telling me that they are planting those seeds that we've heard about this version of the X-Men being in other projects. Now, whether they do spin-offs or they show up in the MCU as live-action counterparts, or Doctor Strange goes to this universe and they do a Space Jam type thing, whatever, I think they're setting the seeds, and the Watcher clearly was there for something. Also, wouldn't surprise me if some of these characters showed up in the next season of What If. And then, here you go. We pulled them in, let's see what happens. I mean, possibilities are endless when you involve the multiverse and Uatu.